Good. All right, what's your first few months of Tennessee been like?
It's good, adjusting. New place, new coaches, new teammates. I got to adjust to everything, but I feel like I've done a pretty good job and know I'm comfortable here. Coach Barnes and his intensity is something that I knew of and I was ready for, but it always takes a second to change from something else to this type of intensity.
How long would you say until you were, all right, I 100% got this intensity down? It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't startle me
it was
anymore.
like a week, maybe, because I knew what I was signing myself for. And after like a week of, oh my God, it was like, okay, let's get to work.
Yeah. Well, I know you talked about it when you talked to the media a couple weeks ago. The style of play being different here compared to your last two stops. What's the adjustment been like with that, and how do you feel like that maybe plays to your game, your benefit?
Yeah, we definitely play faster. So I think it suits my game better, running in transition, playing defense and getting a quick shot in transition is definitely something that I was comfortable with when I was in Europe. And then as I got to college, it was just, slower 30-second possessions and just different style of play. But I feel like I got to be versatile, and at this point in my life and in my basketball career, I can do both. So it's good to be back to something that I was used to doing.
And I was going to hit on that. And I know the European style is a lot different than anything in college basketball. But are there similarities between kind of how you played growing up, how you played this summer with the international team compared to what y'all do here?
It's still different.
Yeah.
It's still, there is some similarities, but it's still different. The shot clock is 30 seconds. Just the college basketball is different than European. I don't know how to explain it, but when I play it, it's always, I feel a difference.
Physicality?
For sure.
More free-flowing over there?
For sure. I mean, here the guys are just, big, strong, fast. A lot more is athletic than in Europe. It's more like, let's say, skill-wise or let's just say that.
Yeah. What would you say the areas you're still looking to grow the most, or you need to get better before the season?
I mean, I want to get better at defense for sure.
Yeah.
Shooting got to be perfect to the level I want it to be. Driving the basket, making good decisions, that's probably one of my biggest areas to improve right now.
What's it been like? So let me rephrase that. How quickly after you got here and all the transfers got here was it like, all right, Zakai and Felix, that's a good combo right there?
I mean, from the first week I got here, I saw me and Fee would set the double drag, and Fee just rolls, I pop, and then all of a sudden ball's in the air, and Fee's dunking it pretty much from the top of the backboard.
Yeah.
So Z can throw it basically wherever in the direction of the rim, and Fee's gonna get it. So it really works well in practice for sure.
Coach Lynch, one thing I didn't think about, even though you were at Charlotte for 2 years, was there a coaching change in there? Mm-hmm. And then y'all changed conferences too. Mm-hmm. So you've had every year you've had a lot of change. Do you think that's made the transition easier for you this year?
You're the first one to notice that. Yeah, 4 coaches and 4 conferences in 4 years. But I mean, as a pro that I want to be in the future, you gotta be ready for changes like this, and you're not gonna be in one spot for 5, 6, 7 years. And I feel like it helps my versatility. Play for so many different characters, play in so many different places, different styles of play. So I would say it helps the transition for sure. I know what I have to do or what I can't do to be good with the coach and to make him happy with me.
Versatility has been a big word with you, people talking about you. How many different spots in the offense do you kind of feel comfortable running right now?
I mean, I can run the guard, I can run the big, I can bring the ball up, so pretty much all of them, they're not perfect.
Yeah.
Probably the most time I've spent is on the, kind of the guard 4 position, let's say. As a center, not so much, but I mean, whatever coach needs me to do in a given moment, I'll try to do it to my best, and we're working on it every day in practice. He puts me 1 week at the as a ball handler, 1 week as a screener. So he definitely sees me in a lot of different roles, and I'll have to deliver on it.
So what's it been like, kind of the adjustment to Tennessee?
It's been tough, but it's been a good tough.
Yeah. I know it's talked about a lot how hard Rick is on the guys. I'm sure people were telling you that before. How is it kind of matched up with reality matched with your expectations?
I had a tough high school coach, so I wasn't really worried about that. I just knew it was going to come from a good place.
Yeah. When Tennessee was recruiting you, how aware of you and Zakai being a good match together? Is that a pitch from them? Is that something you were aware of, or did you kind of figure that out more once you got here?
Actually, my dad told me that. It was
Okay.
like, Zakai led the SEC kind of like an assist, and he's definitely going to be a good guy for you. I just okay, I'm going to look into it. He's a really good passer.
What's it been like playing with him?
He going to tell you.
Yeah. Where would you say you've grown the most as a player since being here?
I definitely grown mentally. Also, physically too.
Yeah.
Playing a lot, tougher. Kind of like knowing what I need to do and knowing my role.
Yeah. What stands out about Cade's game?
Physical guy, definitely relentless.
Is it?
And also he can definitely shoot the ball real good too. I think that's far to get no one has ever seen too.
Is it surprising how physical he's been? 'Cause he's kind of got a wiry frame.
I mean, he's a lean guy.
Yeah.
I've definitely heard a lot. I watched them, in the one guy goes. So
Yeah.
although he didn't play, he had surgery, but I've been keeping up with him since.
All right,
So what's
I guess you're a couple months in now. How has it matched? Reality matched your expectations?
No, I mean, it's been everything I was hoping for and more.
Yeah.
Everybody in the Niceville area is very welcoming to me. My teammates, the program has been great, and we've just been getting after it every day.
And Ben, you can chime in here if you have anything. I guess you can do the Chaz answer. The transfers. Give me all of them. Give me a brief briefing on their games. What's their strengths?
Igor, he plays at a very fast pace. He's very good at creating his own shot off the dribble and getting down to the rim. He's way taller than I expected. D-Stone, he really has the frame of a football player. He can shoot very well and very fast. He's been great. And Felix, he's just a beast. He catches anything, any lob you throw up there, and then he's a beast defensively as well. He's great. He's great.
What do you got about this guy or any of them?
He hit it spot on for all three of them. And Chaz can shoot.
Yeah.
Chaz has a strap. He can knock it down for sure. And he's good with the ball in his hands. He's good off the ball. He's going to be good.
What's it been like for y'all watching Zakai and Felix play together?
It's a good duo. It's going to be good.
It's definitely going to be good. I feel like they're very underrated. Zakai, I feel like he's the best point guard in the nation. And then just playing with a big like Felix, he makes the game easier for Zakai. And then Zakai makes the game easier for everybody else around it. So they're going to be a good duo.
What's it been like for you going up against Jemai in practice?
Jemai, we push each other every day. I say he's one of the best defensive guards in the country for sure. We just compete and go at it. He's been great.
How, what do you say the winning percentage is for you in those battles?
The winning percentage? I wouldn't put a number on it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put a number on it, but sometimes he gets the best, sometimes I get the best, but we go at it.
Yeah. What's it been like, I'm sure it was talked about during recruitment, but Coach Barnes and how hard he is. What's expectation versus reality been like with that?
Everybody I talked to, they were very honest with me. I talked to Jordan Bone, I talked to Meshack on the phone, I talked to Zakai, and they all said it's going to be fun, but it's going to be tough. And the reality is he's definitely tough, but we definitely have a lot of fun. But he's very detail-oriented. He pushes us every day. He pushes us to our limits. He wants the best out of us. And it's just a great atmosphere.
All right, man. Appreciate it. What's this offseason been like? You've been here a lot, haven't you?
I have. Been here basically since last August.
Yeah.
I did the Maymester, stayed here, but it's been awesome. It was the first offseason I've been able to come into healthy in a while.
Yeah.
So being able to come into it with a fire of just being able to get after it and having a coaching staff that's got my back, it was a really good offseason of really working, but also really getting to know some of the new guys and having fun with some teammates.
Yeah. I can't remember who it was, but I think one of the coaches said something about this feels like the first off season because you played so many other sports in high school.
Yeah.
That you've fully been able to go all out in basketball.
Yeah.
How big is it? How important has that been for you?
It's been really important. I played football all the way up until my sophomore year of high school, and then junior year off season I had a broken foot, and then coming here, I had my labrum. So it's been awesome. It's really a lot of work has been put in, and there's still a lot more to do. We're still not quite to the season, but it's been a blast being able to, like I said, come in with that fire of being healthy and being good to go and having a staff that's really pushing you and then getting you in here and really has a vision for you and trying to get you to fulfill that.
What's the biggest difference in your game from now compared to last year?
And just overall, just versatility.
Yeah.
Being able to have a consistent offensive game while still having the defensive and rebounding abilities and playing with that much effort, but really having stuff to go to on offense, and being able to create for others while also scoring, and whether that be 3-point range, mid range, or at the basket. So I'd say with how much we've worked this off season, the biggest difference is really just overall versatility.
The 3-pointer or the shot as a whole. What's working on that this off season? Well, I'm sure a lot of shots. So what does that look like?
Well, it honestly, and it goes to who Coach Barnes is a person, but there was a lot of days where it was just me and him in the gym.
Yeah.
And just working, and I don't know if y'all know much about him. He throws a lot of information to people at one time.
Yeah.
So getting a lot of information, and just, a lot of repetition, starting close, a lot of heavy ball work, shooting with the heavy ball all the way out to the 3-point line.
Okay.
And then even now I still warm up with the heavy ball when shooting, and so just a lot of reps, but a lot of detail, paying attention to a lot of detail and being very detailed about it. And even this off season when we'd be shooting in practice and miss one or two, and Coach Barnes would see something that I wasn't being detailed about, it'd be another Saturday with, hey, you gotta work on, we're working on this because this just a lot of reps helps, but being very detail focused on everything you do.
What's the benefit of the heavy ball?
It makes you shoot with rhythm, because you can't shoot with just arms, and so it's a very rhythm shot, and it connects your lower half of your body with the upper half of your body is the best way I know how to describe it, and so it makes the shot come off very fluid, and then when you get a regular basketball in your hands, it makes it feel like a ping pong ball. So it's like the ball's coming out effortlessly, and it takes a couple shots to adjust. You'll airball a couple, but It definitely helps.
There been any technical changes you made to your shot?
There was a lot more fluidity to it. But any technical of elbow, hand, not a whole lot of that. More of just, like I said, that rhythm, the connecting of the upper half and lower half, and getting the shot off faster, and having more control and fluidity to it.
Do you have a daily, or did you? I'm sure you're more in the preseason stuff now. But did you have a daily, weekly quota? Feels like a dramatic term, but amount of shots you would try to shoot or try to make a day?
I didn't really. So I would, during the off season, and even still now, it's 2 workouts. There's our vitamin, which is what we call it, which is just your training. Shots you're getting in, in-game shots. You're practicing, and then I had the same routine of, I think it was 340 shots. I did every night. And so that was kind of, it was just, mid-range going around the horn, threes going around the horn, 1 dribble pull-ups going around the horn. And so that was really, I guess, the quota. I don't know how much that really adds up to in a week.
Yeah.
But it was just getting in here and getting shots and just having some sort of consistency, but more the more detailed is how I looked at it, of less reps but more details, paying attention to the little things and making sure I'm not just the saying, don't mistake activity for achievement.
Yeah.
Don't come in here just to get that quota, but to come in to be detailed and to do what you're supposed to do.
Work on the gun, or you have people in there rebounding for you?
It would just depend on the day.
Yeah.
Weekends, I try to leave our managers and GAs and coaches alone.
Yeah.
I try to let them have their weekends, but a lot of times it was being in here with different managers, GAs, and different coaches. So yeah.
What's it been like, I guess, watching / playing against Felix and Zakai? Chemistry day.
Oh, it's been awesome. It's been really cool, and I've taken my turns of having to play with them and have to guard Felix, with JP being out, and so being able to go against that and also play with that, it helps in a multitude of reasons, and we're here to push each other and compete, and so that's what I think the main thing is they're competitors, and if you're not, you're going to get left behind, and so that's the big thing with this team is our identity is just how competitive we are.
All right. So how you feeling? How you feeling?
Feel good, to be honest. Feel good. Starting to get back in the flow of things. So, yeah.
Has it been frustrating this offseason, any?
Oh, yeah. I mean, not playing has been, first, couple of weeks of not playing was horrible. I mean, I just hate sitting down and just not doing anything. It sucks. I mean, the past, three-ish weeks I've started to, play. I think the media day when y'all came in was, the first day I, got to do stuff again. And then it slowly progressed a little bit. So it's been good.
You confident you'll be ready for start of season?
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Well, during those times when you can't, get up and down, what have you been doing to work on your game?
I mean, right now I've been doing a lot of half-court stuff. I'm working out with B-Lents every day. I'm seeing G chat every day, getting myself better. And then on the court, B-Lents workouts, doing my vitamins every day. If I can't do something in practice, I'll hop in, if we're in Pratt, I'll hop on the women's side. If they're not practicing, or here, the other side half-court, and work on my game with G, just doing, little stuff and just slowly progressing back into it again.
As a team, what makes you confident that you guys can be even better offensively after losing a guy like DK?
The depth we got this year. I mean, we got so much depth. I mean, we got so much talent that we can come off the bench with, which is perfect for us. I mean, the talent we have here is absolutely amazing. I mean, we're super special this year, and I feel like this is the year for sure.
What are your first impressions watching Igor play?
Shooter.
Yeah,
he can shoot the ball. He has a strap. He has a strap.
Did I guess what you knew about him before, was that surprising?
Nah, I wasn't surprised by the way he could shoot. I mean, honestly, the first time I saw him it was me. I had a vitamin, he had a vitamin, and I'm doing my hooks, and I just see him shoot. I'm like, man, I haven't seen him miss yet. So I was like, I knew he could shoot, but I didn't know he could shoot that good. It blew my mind, and then. I started to see now he's great at getting to the rim, great rebounder, and it's a super high motor. So, I mean, this is exactly what we need out of him.
What's the biggest growth you've seen from Cade from last year now?
Everything. I mean, he's gotten better at literally every aspect of his game. I mean, I've seen it since, the end of the season. Me and him have been in the gym. I see him in the gym every time I go in. I mean, he's just a hard worker, and he, works on his craft every single day. I mean, every aspect of the game I've seen has just gone to the next level. I mean, he's just done a tremendous job with himself.
Anybody, I'm sure everybody's improved. Anybody's improvement, growth over the offseason really stand out?
I don't know if I could really, pick somebody. I mean, everyone's just, since the first day that, we play, those, just pickup games where we come in the gym.
Yeah.
To now, I mean, everyone's improved, such a huge amount. I can't really pick out somebody in particular that, has improved at a bigger rate than somebody. I mean, we've all done a great job of staying in the gym and just getting better overall.
All right, JP, man. Appreciate it.
Got you.